I know, we just gotta have our lights on. Yeah.
Oh, it's that wood again. It's that wood again.
Hey, don't.
Pieces of wood.
Hey, stop. Stop, don't.
Calm down.
Don't panic.
Calm down. Fuck out. If I ever see you around here again, I will fucking batter you.
Fuck.
In this video, a group of urban explorers set out to explore the abandoned Metro Center Mall in Jackson, Mississippi, in the middle of the night. The city itself already carries a reputation for violence with high rates of crime, including shootings and stabbings, and the mall had long been left behind, becoming a dark and unsettling place to explore.
To the Metro Center Mall, Jackson, Mississippi. It's night, we came to scout it out, but we found a way in, so we're gonna check it out a little bit. The plan is to come back tomorrow though, when there's daylight, and explore the whole place.
We have power on down there. It looks like they're working on this like as we speak. Like there's power on in here in certain parts of the building.
Making their way inside, the explorers found the building in complete decay. Shops were destroyed. Objects were scattered across the floors. And entire sections of the mall had been left to rot. Many of the rooms were empty, but others quickly made them question why they had entered in the first place. Some areas were filled with what looked like personal belongings, signs that someone may have been living there. Then suddenly the smell of fresh cigarette smoke filled the air, followed by faint noises somewhere deeper in the building.
Yeah. They were definitely working today. They were definitely working today, 100%. What was that rumbling thing though? The wind, it plays sheet metal. There's a light over there, you see that? Unless that's a reflection. That noise is coming so high up. If there's anybody in here, it's probably this person. We already probably think they know we're here. Well, yeah, we've been loud. No, it's just deep. Yeah, it's too consistent to be a homeless person or something. There's a light right there. Somebody's here. Look, there's a light. Whoa. Yeah, there's a light. There's somebody here. We need to turn our lights on. We need to make ourselves known. Yo! Why? We need to make ourselves known. Hello? Doesn't matter. We just gotta go. No. You think there's other doors? We just go to a random door. Just go back the way we came. They're right above us. No shit.
The sounds were clear. Someone else was inside. But who it was, they had no idea. Workers, homeless people, something else entirely. The uneasy feeling of knowing they weren't alone began to grow. Trying to avoid any confrontation, they called out and made their presence known, hoping whoever was there would respond. But the building stayed silent. Realizing the risk was too high, they turned their lights off and quietly began retracing their steps, trying to make their way out without drawing attention.
I would rather see them first than them see us first. They're right above us right now. They know we're here. We just said hello. I know. I don't like that they're right close and we can't see them. Someone needs to keep a light behind us. I know, we just gotta have our lights on. Yeah. What? Nobody out here. No. Alright, we're fine. Let's chill. We're chill. There he is, right there. What, dude? Hey, Jay. Homeless guy. Why is he being so fucking weird?
Because he's probably wondering who the hell is in there.
Stop. All right. I've been recording the whole thing. Jace. Yeah.
You guys was like,
Shh.
it was a homeless guy.
Dude, where'd he come from? He was right behind us?
No, he was on the lower level already.
Well, yeah. So there's a way to get from the lower level into the mall. Let's keep going. Holy cow. He wouldn't talk to us either. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
You don't know what their intentions are.
Eventually, they reached the exit and believed they had made it safely. But as they glanced behind them, they realized someone had been following. It was a homeless person. The explorers quickly left the area, shaken by what had happened. The experience stuck with them, serving as a reminder that places like this carry real risks, and entering them is always done at your own danger. Dan returned once again for another urban exploration challenge. His channel focuses on exploring abandoned locations and documenting the thrill and danger that come with them. But this investigation became something he later described as the most terrified he has ever felt while exploring. The group arrived at an abandoned house that already had a reputation. One of their friends had previously attempted to explore it, but ran out halfway through after hearing a terrifying scream inside, refusing to ever return.
What the fuck? Dat was geen vogel. What the fuck? Dat is een schreeuwende meid. What the fuck is deze gast?
There was like a very weird noise going on. Like it was like a girl was screaming, but it was very strange. Like it was in the basement or in the garden. And then I looked to my friend Jan and I said, mate, we have to get out of here. And we just ran like two scary little children outside of this building.
Pulled up outside this house. I don't know if I should. I was thinking maybe not even going in. Let me put my.
Don't usually park this close to the house.
I know we don't. I know, but look at it. Maybe it does have a bit of a creepy vibe about it.
Especially night time.
Yeah. Are you coming in, Bucky?
No, I'm not.
You're not bothering?
No, I'm not.
Why?
There's nothing for me to record. I don't know actually. I might come in and just experience it.
Yeah, Andrew's getting attacked by vines.
Because I'm not actually going to record, but I might come in. Actually.
Right. Okay. I'd rather you come in. Okay. Okay.
Flex can man the car, yeah? Yeah. Just lock the doors. I don't like lock them.
Yeah, you just press the lock button, bro.
Despite the warning, the group wanted to see what they could capture. Arriving at night, The house already looked unsettling from the outside. Overgrown vegetation surrounded the building, and the structure itself looked like it had been forgotten for years. But inside was even worse.
What's on the wall? What is that? Oh, it can't be blood. There's no way it'd be browner. Well, it's brown in the bath.
What the hell is that chunky thing? That's...
I have no idea.
Are they candles?
Oh, what's that smell? Oh, it's in here.
Oh, it's total stink.
There's something that stinks. Oh, it stinks in here. Andrew, wash the toilet.
The rubber gloves. Those are rubber gloves filled with... Probably with feces.
What the heck, they candles or something? Yeah, they're candles.
The candles?
Bucky, have you got your phone on loud? Yeah, just get flex rings.
He was on the top floor, wasn't he?
Yeah, it seemed like he was in this area. What?
No, I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. Look at that. You guys saw, we're all together. No flipping way. Dude, explain this right now. Why is that like that?
No, where's Dave?
Dave's in the garage still.
Dave?
He hasn't even come up yet?
Dave?
Did you just hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like a...
Why is this just swinging like this?
That's my shoes.
That was your shoes.
Those are shoes, okay. Okay.
No, wait,
I want a reasonable explanation for this.
No, we need to find out where Dave is first.
Alright, let's go find Dave.
Joel, don't shout at him. Dave?
Not long after entering, a hanging light began slowly moving on its own, despite no one being anywhere near it. Then the noises began. Determined to continue, the group moved deeper into the building, but the further they went, the more unsettling the atmosphere became. Strange sounds followed them from room to room, and that heavy feeling in the air never seemed to fade.
What? You okay?
Shivers.
Just so cold shivers.
Look, it's stopping now.
Can you push it harder? Let me just close up on it. Can you push that even harder? It's changing direction.
Spinning now.
It's going left and right now.
What does that mean?
Can you answer questions with that? Like a pendulum? Can you swing it towards us if you are a spirit here with us?
That noise again that we heard before, I think.
What noise are you talking about?
That noise we heard before, it's like, that noise.
You heard that again?
Time for that.
Oh, you were talking about it.
Yeah, it's freaking me out in here.
My heart's actually racing. Right. I'm going to do a spirit box in here. If someone could please...
Don't, I wasn't recording them, bro.
I was recording that. Actually, let's not look it.
I was the one looking downstairs.
I saw something move.
Hush, hush. I wasn't even recording. God damn it.
I was looking downstairs because I thought I heard something, and then I moved away and something dropped.
I'm not...
I just saw like a piece of glass.
I ain't turning my light off at my camera again. I wasn't recording.
I thought it'd give the paranormal thing tonight. I really don't feel like it.
Did it fall? Where did it fall from?
I don't know what fell.
It just fell. I walked from it like that. I saw it with my own eyes. I literally turned around and just saw a thing falling. Yeah.
So I heard it,
I saw it.
No, it was loud.
I actually saw it. It was like a piece of glass.
He was the last one out.
I was the last one at work.
Trust me not to be recording.
People were going in there.
Oh, you mean when you turn round? Yeah, you all turned round, I turned round, and then I heard something, and that's when I moved.
Eventually, they returned to the room where the light had been moving to try using their spirit devices, hoping to capture some kind of response. What happened next only made things worse.
Do you mean Dutch or French?
Oh, French, yeah.
Belgium, I'm sorry. If any... It's like a woman. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Yeah, I can hear voices, I swear to God. I'm almost ready for bouncing out of here. This is getting a bit too much.
If you need help, that's my main question I always ask. I just want proof there's somebody here, but if you do need help, just say, help me, please. Clearly. That does not sound like English to me. It could be Dutch, it could be German, it could be... Oh my God. Was that a woman crying just now?
Bro, that's the same. Bro, that's the same person, the same voice that I heard before.
I'm really uncomfortable just staring into the dark. What the hell is going on? Like, honestly, this is insane. I've never experienced such high level of activity instantly from going into a location. It's okay. That's okay.
The devices began picking up voices they couldn't explain, putting Dan extremely on edge. Soon, the activity seemed to follow them. Objects appeared to move on their own, and unexplained noises echoed through the house, leaving them with chills.
Right, we have to confirm that there's no people.
Oh, it's that wood again. It's that wood again.
Right, don't.
Piece of wood.
Hey, stop. Don't.
Stop, everyone, calm down.
Don't panic.
Calm down.
Pieces of wood again.
Don't panic.
It sounds like them little pieces of wood being like something for you.
Right, don't. What?
Did you hear that?
Shut up.
There's a woman.
Right, I'm ready for going, bro.
Come on.
Seriously?
I have to verify there's nobody else in the house. Somebody come with me. We're going into this room. We stick together as a crew.
Bro, that's the front door there. Look at the front door. That's the front door there.
I just flew down the stairs.
No, there's nobody in here.
It's a bit of a breeze, mate. It's a bit better.
Bro, this is messed up. This is so messed up. I was not expecting this much activity. All right, let's check the last bit of the house.
Eventually, they had seen and heard enough. All they wanted was to leave, because whatever that feeling was inside that house, it stayed with them long after the exploration ended. New to urban exploring, a small group decided to explore an abandoned pub in the UK. But when they realized they weren't alone inside, the entire situation quickly changed. The video begins with them carefully exploring the pub, moving slowly from room to room while trying to stay out of sight of the windows to avoid being spotted.
Right, so I've got this is fucking wait, this is the downstairs there. I want to get a torch for down there. Alright, so I'm like fully in the open right now. Did you see it? No, I haven't got seen. Yo, what's this guy doing?
Oh, you need to look out so you can get seen by us.
Oh yeah.
Still up.
Go up there.
The atmosphere was already tense. The wooden floors were old and thin, and every step echoed loudly through the building. At times, they couldn't even tell if the sounds they were hearing were their own footsteps or someone else's. Then in one of the rooms, they noticed clear signs that someone had been living there. The possibility of squatters instantly raised the risk.
Bandit. No.
Boy, come back.
What's in there? You fine?
Open that door. There's just a sofa in there.
someone's been living there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, oh shit. Smells like actual people in it, to be fair. There's a coat.
It's a fucking coat.
There's a coat.
It's dead ass just someone's coat.
There is dead ass just someone's coat.
Deciding it was time to leave, the group began heading downstairs, retracing their steps toward the exit. But then their worst fears became reality.
There's people.
Little cunt. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. If I ever see you around there again, I will fucking batter you.
Fuck. I'll take that. Fuck, you know.
Fucking shit.
Voices suddenly echoed through the building. Someone had discovered them. Shouting followed, demanding they leave while threatening them. The explorers quickly fled the building, narrowly avoiding being caught. And as they escaped, one question remained in their minds. What might have happened if they hadn't gotten out in time? Sometimes abandoned places aren't as empty as they seem. Whether it's strange activity, unexpected encounters, or someone lurking in the shadows, these explorers quickly realized they weren't alone. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more horror